There are two types of muscles that I think you guys all should be aware of, because these muscles get extremely tight, and over time it starts leading to our problem with Eustachian Tube Dysfunction, TMJ, and tinnitus. We're going to focus on these two muscles, and I've brought one of these muscles up before with the J Wellness Studio, and that is the masseter muscle. Now, the masseter muscle is responsible for keeping our jaw aligned. We tend to get a lot of tension in this area, and that's right in this area. We're going to practice some stretches that are going to really help you find some relief if you're dealing with TMJ as well as having tension headaches. Now, we're going to also focus on another muscle that you probably haven't heard me talk about very often, but that's going to be the temporalis muscle, and that's going to be right in here. When you chew, you bite, you grind things down, it's going to be these muscles that are controlled. Over time, again, they get really tense. And I have to say, a lot of the times when we're dealing with Eustachian Tube Dysfunction, these muscles are highly responsible for it. So as you can see here, the woman in the video is going to show you some techniques here, and you're going to access these tension points. So as I'm talking, I would like you to follow along with the video that you see displayed, and that way you could start really massaging. Now, there's a lot of times in the video where she as you can see, she's taking her fingers and she's sliding it up the temporalis muscle. Now, over time, you've heard people say, I have a tension headache, or I have tension headaches often. These muscles are usually to blame for that, because over time, we grind, we clench. When I was dealing with Eustachian Tube Dysfunction, I was in severe agony dealing with this condition. A lot of the times my jaw muscles were really the responsible party, because of the fact the masseter muscle is one of the strongest muscles of the body, and the temporalis muscle is responsible for lifting our jaw up and allowing us to chew and bite down and things like that. So that is why I really want us to focus on these particular muscles, because as you see on the video, these techniques right here are going to really help you find relief. And you got to do these, I don't want to say every day, because I know that's hard for a lot of us, but I would say at least 3 times a week, maybe 4. It doesn't take very long. You can do these in the car. You can do, as you can see where I am right now. It's always a good thing to do it right before you go home after a long day. Try to put a timer on. What I do is I put a timer on, and I remind myself, okay, even if you don't feel any tension or you feel any pressure going on in your ears, you want to remember to try to do these techniques, because this is going to really help you ease a lot of the problems that you're dealing with. Eustachian Tube Dysfunction, it has a tremendous and enormous amount of problems to do with the fact that our jaw muscles are so tense all the time, and we let this build up over and over and over and over again, and we don't really allow time to recover from these conditions. So over time, it becomes tight. And I like I said, feel free at any point in the video to mute me or turn me down and follow along with the video. But I really want you to get a little education on what these two muscles do, so that way you know and be aware that if these are starting to feel tense, trust me, these are going to need to be massaged. All right, so after you start to massage these muscles, you'll feel relief, you'll feel light, you'll feel better in your neck area, jaw area. You'll be able to turn your head better. Things will just feel better and work better. So overall, this is really the two muscles that I want to start targeting more in these videos, and with the J Wellness Studio, the temporalis muscle, as well as the masseter muscle, which I've covered before, but just a friendly reminder. So I hope this video was very helpful for you. I hope you found some relief doing these techniques. Follow along with the video. I am happy to answer any questions that any of you may have throughout the course of this video. Feel free to leave them in the comment section. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and step out of the J Wellness car studio and leave you in good hands with this video. I ask you all to subscribe to my channel so you can get the latest, greatest health and wellness videos, motivation, yoga, and meditation. But before I let you go, I'd like to leave you with one thing. Being well is feeling well. Feeling well is doing well. Doing well is living well. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon.